viewers. I'm here in another session with ChatGPT, and we will discuss with ChatGPT the power of positive thinking, how to reform your mindset. Welcome, ChatGPT.
Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to dive into the power of positive thinking and mindset transformation with you and the viewers.
Okay, my first question is with you. What does positive thinking real mean? Is it just about being happy all the time?
That's a great question. Positive thinking definitely goes beyond just being happy all the time. It's more about maintaining a constructive and optimistic outlook, focusing on solutions rather than problems, and building resilience even in challenging situations. Absolutely. Our mindset plays a crucial
Okay,
role
okay.
because it
I'm repeating my question. That why is our mindset so important in shaping how we experience challenges and success?
Got it. Our mindset is so important because it influences how we interpret and respond to challenges and successes. A growth oriented mindset can help us see obstacles as opportunities to learn, whereas a fixed mindset might lead us to feel stuck or defeated. Ultimately, it shapes our resilience, motivation, and overall well being.
Okay, my next question is: what are some common negative thought patterns that stop people for growing?
That's a great question. Some common negative thought patterns include all or nothing thinking, where things are seen as black or white, overgeneralization, where one negative event is seen as a never ending pattern, and catastrophizing, where we expect the worst possible outcome. These patterns can really hold us back from growth and progress.
Oh, it's grating. Okay, tell me, what are some common negative thoughts patterns that stop people for growing? That's what your answer.
Absolutely. So, as I mentioned, some common
Okay,
negative thought
okay, okay,
patterns.
okay, okay. We will move forward. How can we reform negative thoughts into more empowering ones?
That's a fantastic question. One effective way is to start with mindfulness, becoming aware of those negative thoughts as they arise. Then we can challenge them by asking ourselves for evidence, considering alternative perspectives, and reframing them into more positive, empowering statements. Over time, this practice helps build a more resilient and growth focused mindset.
Okay. Uh, can you explain how positive thinking influences our health, motivation, and relationship? Explain it, please.
Of course, positive thinking can have a really powerful impact on our health by reducing stress levels, boosting our immune system, and even improving our overall physical well being. It also enhances motivation by helping us stay focused and resilient, even when faced with setbacks. Positive thinking fosters empathy, better communication, and a more supportive atmosphere, which ultimately strengthens our connections with others. It's a holistic benefit that touches many aspects of our lives.
Okay, what can a person do when life feels too difficult and positive feels fake or
That's a really important point. When life feels overwhelming, it's essential to be compassionate with yourself. Instead of forcing positivity, it can help to acknowledge and accept those difficult emotions. Seeking support from friends, family, or a professional can also be really beneficial. And sometimes focusing on small, manageable steps and self care can make a big difference.
Okay, now tell me what daily habits or practice can help someone develop a more positive.
Absolutely. Some great daily habits include practicing gratitude by noting down things you're thankful for, setting aside a few minutes from mindfulness or meditation, engaging in positive self talk, and making time for physical activity. Also, surrounding yourself with supportive and uplifting people can really help reinforce that positive mindset.
That's you are counting. You what you said. This is possible for everyone.
Absolutely, Imran. It's definitely possible for everyone, and it's all about taking small, consistent steps. Over time, these habits really do add up and can lead to meaningful, positive changes.
Okay, that your answer was very brief. Okay, now tell me, what can a person do when life feels too difficult? That it was my question. Now tell me, how can positive thinking help students or young professionals deal with the stress and failure?
Absolutely. Positive thinking can really help students and young professionals by fostering resilience and a growth mindset. It allows them to view challenges and failures as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as setbacks. This perspective helps reduce stress, boost motivation, and keep them focused on their long term goals. It also encourages better problem solving and creativity, making it easier to navigate tough situations.
Okay, when life feels difficult or uncertain, how can someone stay positive without ignoring reality?
That's such an important balance to strike. One way is to practice realistic optimism, which means acknowledging the challenges and difficulties while ISO focusing on the potential for growth and solutions. It's helpful to set small, achievable goals and celebrate progress, and also to lean on support systems like friends, family, or mentors. This way, you stay grounded in reality while still nurturing a positive and hopeful outlook.
Okay, how can someone use positive thinking to overcome fear and self doubt?
That's a great question. One effective approach is to reframe those fears and doubts by focusing on past successes and strengths. Affirmations and positive self talk can help build confidence and gradually shift your mindset. Also, taking small, manageable steps toward your goals can reduce anxiety and build momentum. Over time, this consistent practice helps diminish fear and self doubt and reinforces a more empowering outlook.
Oh, I will repeat you my question. How can students or young people use positive thinking to stay motivated during stressful time like exam or failures? This is related to students.
Absolutely. For students and young people, positive thinking can be a game changer during stressful times like exams or setbacks. One way is to focus on effort and progress rather than perfection, celebrating small wins along the way. They can also practice visualization techniques, imagining successful outcomes, and maintaining a balanced routine that includes breaks and self care. Having a support network and reminding themselves of their past achievements can also keep them motivated and resilient.
Okay, can you share a simple exercise to help people shift their mindset from negative to a positive once a day?
Definitely. One simple exercise is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, set aside a few minutes to write down three things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Another great practice is to reflect on one positive thing that happened during the day and then write a brief reflection on it. Over time, this helps train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of life, gradually shifting your mindset.
Okay, what message would you give to someone who wants to be positive but feels stuck in negative thinking patterns? Brief this.
I'd say Of course, I'll keep it brief. I'd say to be gentle with yourself and remember that it's okay to have those negative moments. Start with small, manageable steps, seek support when needed, and trust that with consistent practice, you can gradually shift your mindset to a more positive one.
Okay, I have another and final questions. What message would you like to share with those who want to start thinking positive but don't know where to begin?
Absolutely. I'd say start small and be patient with yourself. Even tiny shifts like focusing on one positive thought each day can make a difference. Remember that it's a journey and every step forward counts, and don't hesitate to seek support and celebrate your progress along the way.
Okay, ChatGPT, have you some data in calculation form where how much people think negative?
I can definitely share some general insights and statistics about negative thinking patterns from research studies. For example, studies show that a significant portion of people experience negative thoughts regularly, and cognitive patterns like rumination or pessimism are quite common. If you'd like more specific data or details, I can definitely lift that up for you as well.
Yeah, I said you, if you have any data of any field, I not bounded you. If you have any data of positive, negative thinking of peoples in any field, can you go to this here?
Certainly, research indicates that negative thinking patterns, often called cognitive distortions, are quite common. For example, a study published in the International Journal for Multidisciplinary Research showed that people with more negative thought patterns reported higher emotional distress and stress, whereas those who leaned towards positive thinking tended to have better emotional well being.
Okay, we are closing the session. You have any conclusion of this?
Absolutely. To sum up, cultivating positive thinking can really transform how we handle challenges and opportunities. It's all about small, consistent steps and being kind to yourself along the way. With practice, anyone can shift their mindset and find more resilience and positivity in their lives. Thanks so much for the great conversation.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. If you ever have more questions or